So after the disaster that was the Pat McAfee and Friends DLC last year, I was potentially thinking we could get something on that level this time. There's nothing as bad as that, but to say underwhelmed would not be an understatement. Hello and welcome to FTTR, I am Hugh McQuaid, and today we are talking about WWE 2K25, in particular the DLC. We have the roadmap and the DLC packs. They have been announced today, and I have some thoughts that I want to put out there into the world. But before we dive into that, please subscribe, please like this video, please comment your thoughts down below, and I'll try to reply to every single one of them as we dive into this. So, WWE 2K DLCs have always been underwhelming. I don't think there's ever been a DLC pack where this could not have been in the base game, or this is something that I feel like is needed to improve the game. They're always just new superstars, celebrities, nothing game changing, but we always look forward to that reaction to see what new is going to be added to the game post release. And 2K25 is just around the corner. I believe some people can play it now. I can't remember I thought it was the 7th when early access for the pre-orders went. I think it is still the 7th, and I think its official release is the 14th. But we have the season pass, we have the DLC announced right now, and taking a look at the list, I will say I'm a little bit underwhelmed. There are two packs in particular that I'm a big fan of, but 2 out of 5, yeah, it's safe to say I'm underwhelmed, and the ones that I'm most excited for is because of new people coming into the game, people that have not been in the game before, and I think that's a big issue with some of the later packs that we will get to. But this is going to be my rundown. I'm going to break down each pack when it's released and my overall thoughts on it, starting with the New Wave pack. So the New Wave pack drops in May of 2025, and the listed superstars are Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Guilia, Stephanie Vaquer, and a special celebrity guest to be announced. Now, if I was to place a bet on who I think this will be, I'm going to go with Travis Scott, because I think he's probably going to get some kind of spot at WrestleMania with The Rock and John Cena after what happened at Elimination Chamber. So I'm going to go with Travis Scott there. Overall, this is one of the better packs. You've got the Motor City Machine Guns, for crying out loud, Guilia, Stephanie Vaquer, never been in a WWE game before. That feels new, that feels refreshing, and it's great to see that while they do feel like late additions, they were able to put them into the game. So I'm excited to see that. I think this is probably the strongest pack of DLC that we've had in a while, like just top to bottom, because it's all new, cool stuff, and I'm excited to play with the Motor City Machine Guns. Yeah, I have other than a spot being wasted potentially on Travis Scott, I don't really have a problem with this. Then we come to the Dunk and Destruction pack, dropping in June of 2025, which features Abyss, side note, that's awesome, the Great Khali, and 3 NBA stars. I am sick of DLC spots being wasted on people who are not wrestlers. Why do we need NBA stars in the game? Like, we don't. There's no reason. They've not been on any form of TV. We don't even know who they're going to be. They're not wrestlers. That is 3 spots that could have been given to NXT wrestlers. Tavon Heights, for instance. Like, come on. It's just wasting spaces on the roster. It's not as egregious as the Pat McAfee one, but it's still underwhelming, particularly because you've got Great Khali in there as well. No offense to Great Khali, like, I have a little bit of nostalgia for the Great Khali, because I was watching at the time he was there, but I don't necessarily care about getting Great Khali. Great Khali feels like he could be in the base game. I really like the addition of Abyss. I would have liked to see more TNA representation, but getting Abyss in there, that's really cool. That's awesome. He's going to be fun to play with. And yeah, underwhelming, but Abyss is awesome. That's my rundown of the Dunk and Destruction pack. Then, dropping in July of 2025, we have the Fearless pack. Now, I would say that this is the second best. This is the other good pack because you've got New Jack, Jordynne Grace, Penta, Bull Nakano, and a special celebrity guest to be announced. Again, another slot wasted on a special celebrity guest. I don't really know who this one's going to be. I can't think of many celebrities who've been involved in WWE lately that it could go to. So it'd be interesting to see. I'd like to see Macaulay Culkin. That'd be funny. Like, if you're going to do celebrity guests, just do wacky and wild ones. Macaulay Culkin got a massive pop on the Raw debut on Netflix. Do Macaulay Culkin, because that'd be fun. But yeah, New Jack, Jordynne Grace, Penta, and Bull Nakano. That is an awesome lineup. It's sick to see Jordynne Grace in there. Very interesting that New Jack's in there as well. And Penta as well, I think we all hoped he would be in the game. We hoped he'd sign just in time to be in 2K. So yeah, it's awesome to see Penta in there. And Bull Nakano as well. Yeah, just a really awesome DLC pack. That is the second favourite. No, you know what? That's probably my first favourite because they are people like New Jack probably wouldn't have made it to the game anyway. So they feel, what's the word I'm looking for? The top pack, New Wave pack, feels like it could have been in the base game. This feels like it's worthy of DLC, more so than the first one. So I'm going to say this is actually my first favourite pack. Yeah, I have no problems with the Fearless pack, other than the special celebrity guest. 2K, do away with it. Then we've got the Attitude Era Superstars pack. D'Lo Brown, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, Victoria, and Mark Henry. I want to see things that are different. It's nice to see D'Lo Brown. It's interesting to see Billy Gunn's in there as well, considering he is with AEW. Mark Henry's cool. Like, these are all cool. Victoria's cool. Road Dogg's cool. But it's base game content. You know, the Attitude Era, I feel like we get DLC for the Attitude Era all the time. And just, I feel like they've already been in the base game. I feel like we don't need this. I'm sorry, we don't need this. Victoria, Mark Henry, Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, D'Lo Brown, they all could have been in the base game. Like, do people that we're not expecting for DLC. That's why I think it's so underwhelming that there's not a TNA one on here, because a TNA DLC would have made the most sense. That is something completely new, completely fresh. Mark Henry's been in a million games, Billy Gunn's been in a million games, Road Dogg's been in a million games. It's, yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like the Attitude Era one, and I don't like continually going back to the Attitude Era. Pull up some Ruthless Aggression stuff. Granted, maybe it doesn't sell. Maybe we can't have, like, I don't know, Heidenreich, Vladimir Kozlov, Ezekiel Jackson in the game, but different names other than going back to the Attitude Era all the time. Yeah, this is a seriously underwhelming one, but it drops in September 2025 if you are interested. And then we have the Saturday night's main event pack dropping in November 2025, which has Jesse Ventura, Mr. Wonderful, Tito Santana, Junkyard Dog, and Sid Justice. Now, I think this is cool. This is cool. I like this era a lot. It's nice to see Jesse Ventura in there, Junkyard Dog as well. I like the era, I like the pageantry and everything, but again, it's something that feels like it could be base game content. It feels like it's not necessarily worthy of the DLC slots, unfortunately, because people like this have already been in the games. I hope the Saturday night's main event arena is on there. You don't have to have people create it to use it. I hope that's included. It just feels underwhelming. Like, I look through these and I'm just like, Attitude Era, Saturday night's main event, it's stuff that's kind of been tapped into before. I wanted something new. And yeah, I'll probably get this DLC when it's on sale. I don't think I'm getting the deluxe edition this year. I'll probably just, when the DLC inevitably goes on sale, which it always does, and I'll probably get it then. But yeah, it's a solid mixed bag, this lineup. You've got 2 packs, which are awesome. You've got 3 packs, which are okay to disappointing. And I don't think 2K have ever hit a home run with the DLC. Maybe this is just like me as a fan, but this just isn't what I want out of my WWE DLC. It's not who I want to play as. I want to play as current stars, whether that be on NXT or main roster, or affiliated companies like TNA, like Pro Wrestling Noah, maybe getting some of those names in there to really sort of sell the Forbidden Door aspect of WWE right now. It's, disappointing. Very underwhelming, and not what I was expecting, to be honest, but I might be in the minority. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll try to reply to every single one of them. Thank you all ever so much for your support, and have a nice day.